Hey guys, there's this new game that came out called Voidspire Tactics. It's a indie game, tactics, strategy RPG. Yeah, it just came out this week, and I was one of the beta testers for it, so I've seen it before. But I wanted to show off some of the gameplay for those of you who haven't seen it, since there really isn't too much out there about this game yet. I wrote a review, but otherwise that's about it. So let's just show you what this is like. So first I'm going to show you what the beginning of the game is like, and then I'm going to load a save file from sort of like early on / the middle, and then further on beyond that. So whenever you first start playing this game, you can make your characters. We're gonna name some quick. There's different classes, and you can see they have different advantages. So this one's has higher movement. There's the faceless guys, immune to blindness and better evasion. And then we have these cat things, which are faster. So we'll just name all these things whatever. And Bob 2, alright. And you can, of course, change their features. And spoiler alert, well, actually, never mind. I won't tell you the spoiler. You'll just have to beat the game and find out. So you design your party. And you start here. So you can either use the mouse, or what I like to do is use the keyboard and then mouse for grabbing objects, and that's what I do. So you can pick up objects from pretty much wherever. Later on you'll have your inventory, but right here, perhaps. So I'll just give it to him. So that's one way you can give your guys objects, is you just pick stuff up and give it to them. There's also a neat thing, if you push L, you can look at stuff. Or actually, maybe it's not accessible yet. After I leave this room, probably it'll let me do that. So you do a combination of keyboard and mouse controls. Okay, so now I have all the menu stuff, so we can look at things. And you can look at basically anything, and it'll add it to your journal here, which is pretty cool. I like to do this. Like, seriously, everything. It's awesome. People, even. So if you're a fan of collecting logbook entries, this is the game for you. And there is a story, and it's pretty nifty. You can push things, by the way. So I still have my lantern out. If we were going to go into my inventory here, we could take it off, or give it here, whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, so we got this main town here. You might notice there's some fog of war going on, and if you pull up the map, there's a map that also fills in as you clear the fog of war. So the more you explore, the more the map fills in, and you can check that. So we're just gonna get in line here. Yeah, we don't speak this guy's language, so that's a bummer, but he's not gonna let us in line. So there's other people I could have talked to, but I already know what I'm doing. When you play the game, you can talk to everybody and find out what they say. But I'm just gonna go and do what I have to do, which is this. What happened? Somebody set us up the bomb. Alright, so this is the combat tutorial, basically. I'm not going to bother with it, I'm just going to do it myself. And so we take turns. Looks like this guy is going first. So these are all the areas that I can move to right now with this guy. But I don't have any weapons yet, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to go over here. We're going to pick up this weapon and give it to him. So normally I can, well, always, I can move and then act, but my action here was picking up the weapon. So that's the end of this guy's turn. This person also doesn't have much they can do. Oh, they have a lantern, though, which isn't going to do a whole lot. But I can burn the grass. That's something. And you can see up in the top left here the turn order, basically. And you can also mouse over one of them and see what their movement range is. So that's helpful if you want to try to avoid somebody, or later on when there's magic attacks, you can see when the magic attack is actually going to be cast, since there is a casting delay. You know, I think you actually can attack with no weapons, so let's just hit him with our fist for 5 damage. Alright. There is some benefit sometimes for hitting people from the side or from behind. So since I'm right here, I can attack and then move. So he's going to try to hit me from the side. I forget if it's like higher damage or just higher accuracy, but in any case, it's generally better to hit people from the side or the back. And there's even a passive perk, I guess you could say, for doing that. There's one that lets you have higher damage all the time for hitting from behind. So anyway, I could probably just skip past this. So that is a friendly person here. They're helping me out, so that's nice. I guess I'll just finish this battle up to show you what it's like. But since this is the tutorial battle, it's pretty darn simple. There's not a whole lot going on here. I'll just attack nothing, because why not? But later on it gets really complicated because you can choose your class. You can have a class and a subclass equipped and have any of the special moves for each of those classes at your disposal whenever they're equipped. And then you can also have up to 3 passive skills equipped, and they can be from any class. And you'll unlock more and more classes as time goes on based on your mastery of ones you have unlocked already. So right now I only have, well, you know, it's something totally different, but you can also loot corpses, by the way. Just take his armor. So now I have it. I'll end the turn there. May as well steal this guy's money. And sword. Sorry, I'm forgetting my hotkeys here, but they are remappable, by the way. Alright, victory. So then we get our experience. And an autosave, by the way. It's very easy to save. Who's this? Where's this guy going? Or this girl? There are dialogue choices, by the way, very often. They don't usually matter too much, but you can find out some interesting backstory, and a lot of the battles are actually avoidable based on how you interact with people. Like, you can bribe enemies rather than fight them, and you'll still get experience. And then if you bribe an enemy, you can then trade with them. So that's pretty nifty. Let's see. There's all these guys. He's got some bottles of beer on the wall. Yeah. Let's see, what else can you do? There's things, destructible objects like this table. You can smash it with a hammer, and then you can take these boards, and later on there's a broken bridge where you can put the boards across and make yourself a bridge if you wanted to do that. Let's just continue a little bit more. You can also quick save at any time, except during battles. You can't save during battles. This might be an alright time to show the classes. So right now I only have 3 classes unlocked, and they're just put into one to begin with. I think it spreads it out. So you can choose what you want to upgrade using your XP, and each class has its own experience, and you can just distribute it however you want, upgrade these after you get one, or save up for passive skills like this. You get like MP at the beginning of your turn. This. And then you'll also get these stars that you can distribute for these things. These are like permanent stat upgrades. And then as you master things, you can unlock new classes like Brawler, Guardian, and it shows you what mastery level you have to get, like how much XP you need in a particular class to unlock it. So that's basically how that goes. Just go down here, see what's down here, and then I'll jump to another save file. Cathedral of Elements. How nice. Look at these guys. They're doing something. Oh, see, this guy does not even want to negotiate. He's ready to fight off the bat. Notice this guy, because it's a whatever this race is, it has a larger movement range. Ouch. So he burned me. I have a status effect. I'm sure if you've played any video game before, you know about status effects. I forgot to give this person a weapon, but it doesn't really matter. I wasn't caring too much. It's actually possible to run away from this battle, too. So to run away from battles, you basically just literally run away. And once you get far enough away, or if you transition to a new area, it'll ask you if you want to run. Let's just finish this battle, or I could, yeah, you know what the heck, let's just load another save. So this one's a little bit further along. So here we have various items. There are items you can find like all over the place. I don't know, let's see if I have a shovel. I do have a shovel. Alright, so there's things you can use that interact with the world, basically. And this usually means there's a diggable object here. There wasn't anything right there, but sometimes you can find things, such as these moss malts, which will give you a 1 higher MP, max MP. This will give you basically EXP bonus to whoever you give it to, so those are nice. You can also use this pickaxe to dig through cave walls. I don't know, I don't think there's anything around here I can dig through. I'm pretty sure this is solid, but other stuff you can. And you'll also notice down below here, I have some magic attacks, and you can use any of these outside of battle. There's not a whole lot to interact with right here, but you could burn things, you can electrify things. So like there's like a water attack, so you can douse the water or douse the ground with water, and then use electricity and electrocute everybody that's standing on the water. Let's see what else somebody has. Hide, people won't see you for the next turn. Dash, just dashes, basically. But Mug, you can steal things from people, I think, if I'm remembering that right. This guy has defensive stuff. Resuscitate is just like a revive, but I can buff us up with guard for a certain amount of time. This person's got some stuff. We got Blizzard. Blizzard has a neat thing where you do adjacent squares. So with that one, you could freeze shallow water to walk over it, stuff like that. So if we go in here, oh, there's a battle. How about that? And remember how we broke the table earlier? You could do the same thing during a battle. So these guys are using tables for cover. So if you wanted, you could just go up, smash the table, and then on your next turn, you'd be able to get through. Oh, also I have a bow. That's nice. That's nice. Doesn't look like I can reach anybody with it, but go up here, see if I can. Oh, I can reach this guy. And let's see, I probably have some other classes unlocked here. Sage, so Sage has some new things. Yeah. A lot of them have some nifty effects too that you can use strategically. There's a lot of different ways you can win. Let's just check my other file here. This is gonna be further on. This is like endgame actually. I got a lot better stuff now. So I have like enchant my weapon. So now I got ice on my weapon. I can poison stab. Let's see what else. Distract people, so that'll cancel their spell casting. Set traps. I can do this wherever I want. And if somebody were to step on that, they would get hurt and stunned. My own guy got hit. So he's stunned for a bit. But he'll catch up. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to show you crafting too. So with crafting, you take your crafting kit. So you have to have a crafting kit to craft whatever you want. Let's say we want to craft this sword here. So we got our sword, And then you find a crafting ingredient like Corprist or Steel Bar, and you simply drag it on. Boom! Now we have a Corprist blade. How about that? Pretty cool. We got other things, I don't know, like this. We got this neat shock parts. Boom. Now we have thunder. It is a lightning hammer. We could even look at this. Add it. No, wait. It just adds hammer. Never mind. We already have that. Some of the more special things have unique entries in the logbook. And then if you decide you don't want this anymore, you can... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. So you put it in the furnace. However, you have to light the furnace. This is going to be overkill and a half. Alright. So the furnace is lit, and now we can put it down into its component part and get that back. Cool. That's the gist of the game. I don't know. You should check it out for yourself. It's pretty cool. Let's walk around here a little bit. There's a motorcycle you can get. That's pretty neat. And... oh, there's this rope. This is pretty neat too. So you can just like put rope down wherever you want. We can just take this rope and put it on any cliff we want. There's a secret path here. This is like an exit thing. I shouldn't be showing you this. Spoilers! But if you happen to have gate magic, you can do some neat things. Like, if it's long enough. This one is not long enough, unfortunately. Whoops. I'm bad. Come on now. I gotta get everybody off the stairs before I go back on the stairs. Okay. Well, this isn't a very good place to demonstrate it, but there's a lot of potential for skipping things using gate magic, because you can warp. So you can warp up cliffs and past enemies and all kinds of neat stuff. I like it. Let's see if I can dig through and demonstrate the pickaxe here. This is a totally useless place to use it, but you can dig through walls with the pickaxe, which is pretty neat, and make your own path. Sometimes you'll hit a barrier, but looks like we can just dig our way. Oh, this boulder's in the way. So, this boulder is impassable. But you can dig and find interesting things, and a lot of times it's actually intended, so yeah, worth experimenting with that. Oh yeah, we got our archer. This guy has art. Oh, I don't have it equipped. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. So we've got a crossbow with this guy. I can do headshot, contact shot for like people right next to me. Piercing shot hits everybody in the line. So headshot was like a low accuracy but really high power thing. Far shot hits people far away. You get the picture. There's a lot of potential of combining things. Yeah. So I definitely recommend checking this game out. It's really fun. And I guess that's about all I'm going to show off right now. So check out Voidspire.com if you're interested, and it's also on Steam Greenlight at the moment, so vote it up if you're interested also. Thanks for watching.